is the old Russian R-73 that pilots used for years. The R-73 could only reach targets 10 to 15 kilometers away, which forced pilots to fly too close to the enemy and take big risks. The ASRAAM changes all that. It can hit targets more than 25 kilometers away, almost double the old range. It flies at Mach 3 speed and uses a smart infrared seeker that ignores enemy flares and jamming better than before. The Indian Air Force flies more than 55 of these MiG-29 UPG jets.
India is in the grip of the saffron wave.
Congress voter has moved over. The NDA has gained 78 seats, out of which all but one are at the expense of the Mahagathbandhan. It's a pure transfer. It's just and simple arithmetic going on out here.
You agree with this argument? जो भी alliance जीता हम जीते, National Conference जीता हम जीते, JMM जीता हम जीते, आप नहीं जीते.
Join International Institute of Hotel Management. Call 983-10-50,000.
थोड़े में ज़्यादा स्वाद ये तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा क्या स्वाद है? अरे मेरे राजा। सबका राजा और मसाला।
रानी इस घर में कुछ है जो टूटता नहीं।
ये पिलर कभी नहीं टूटेगा। रुंगटा स्टील TMT से बना।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
चमकी चाट से क्या बना है?
सैंडविच लस्सी और छाछ
हर घूंट में चमकी चाट ड्राई फ्रूट और दही बड़े चमकी चाट से स्वाद बढ़े
असली स्वाद सिर्फ चमकी चाट
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे केसरिया से मन जोगी
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी।
आर प्योर शाही पनीर मसाला, डिलीशियस, हेल्दी एवरी डे।
The Indian Air Force is giving its old MiG-29 fighter jets a powerful new weapon from Britain that turns them into modern fighters ready for today's battles. MiG-29s first came to India in the 1980s, have flown many missions along the tough borders with China and Pakistan. Now they are getting equipped with British ASRAAM missiles that make them as strong as NATO planes in close fights. The Ministry of Defense sent out a request for proposals to fit the Advanced Short-Range Air-to-Air Missile on the MiG-29 UPG version. This British missile from the company MBDA replaces the old Russian R-73 that pilots used for years. The R-73 could only reach targets 10 to 15 kilometers away, which forced pilots to fly too close to the enemy and take big risks. The ASRAAM changes all that. It can hit targets more than 25 kilometers away, almost double the old range. It flies at Mach 3 speed and uses a smart infrared seeker that ignores enemy flares and jamming better than before. The Indian Air Force flies more than 55 of these MiG-29 UPG jets in frontline squadrons.
The result on the 4th of May will be the most important result since the national election mandate. In the middle of 2024, there were all these naysayers who said BJP is over, Modi has lost his aura of invincibility. They said Congress is back, it's a matter of time before Congress takes over Delhi. What happened after that? Ladies and gentlemen, Congress ruled 3 states then, they ruled 3 states today. This election is significant. It is the most significant for the BJP. If the BJP wins Assam and can win Bengal and can gain vote share in Kerala and gain in the form of an alliance in Tamil Nadu, then trust me, this is the strongest ever BJP since 2014.
ममता बनर्जी जीतता है डेथ वोटर से, फेक वोटर से। अभी वोटर लिस्ट में डेथ वोटर भी नहीं है, फेक वोटर भी नहीं है, बांग्लादेशी घुसपैठिया भी नहीं है, रोहिंगा भी नहीं है। बेरोजगार नौजवान चाकरी की तलाश में है, बेटी बहन सुरक्षा की तलाश में है, इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट जमीन की तलाश में है। सब दुखी है। सब गुंडा को सीधा करने का काम आने वाला बीजेपी सरकार करेगी।
देखिए, बंगाल की पूरी जनता एक बात तय कर बैठी है कि 4 तारीख को दीदी को हटाना है और विशेषकर महिलाएं और सुरक्षा के और भय के कारण जो त्रस्त हैं, उनको एकमात्र होप है कि भाजपा सरकार आएगी तो उनके सम्मान की रक्षा होगी।
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
On the show tonight, when there is no fear, the only fear is in the Trinamool Congress. The fear role reversal has happened and Mamata Banerjee came out looking extremely fearful. She's fearful of the verdict. That's the only way to describe it. And at 9 o'clock tonight, so many of you have been asking us, can we believe exit polls? What is the credibility of exit polls? Therefore, we've decided to put those who hate exit polls to debate with the pollsters themselves. And ladies and gentlemen, let me begin by saying that it's a pleasure, a privilege, and an absolute honor every election to bring the news to you. We are not a network that makes big claims. We are not a network where 3 anchors go to Bengal and say we have smelt the mood on the ground. Those are stupid claims. I'm not going to describe the people who make those claims. You can't land up in Bengal for 2 days, live in a 5-star hotel, take your mic out twice and claim to have smelt the mood in Bengal. That's rubbish. I'm not making any claims, but ladies and gentlemen, one thing I assure you tonight, that if there is one network which is the by far encyclopedic reach of every district in Bengal, and not during the election, but for the last 5 years and more. And why? Because we run the biggest news network in Bengal called Republic Bangla. Because we, Republic Bangla, as a team, has exposed Sandesh Khali and has exposed RG Kaur, has exposed the coal scam, has questioned Abhishek Banerjee's corruption. We are the channel that has fought Mamata Banerjee's corruption, her dictatorship. We've had police cases filed against us regularly. And ladies and gentlemen, my reporters have been arrested. So I would just like to begin by saying to that stupid Lutyens cabal that has flown in for 4 days and claims to have understood the ground situation, you don't understand anything. Only Republic does, because we are reporting. We have 100 reporters on the ground in Bengal, not today, but for the last 5 years. So you can be sure you will get absolutely strong, detailed, and accurate coverage here on Republic. And to that, and for that, I am grateful to my amazing colleagues in Republic Bangla, a network that the country is truly proud of. Now, having said that, I want to say something about the numbers. People are saying that, why are the numbers like what they've turned out to be? Well, I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me, but these are the numbers. And I would say one thing, that Chanakya, which is there predicting 150 to 160 for BJP, giving them a clean win with a margin of 15 seats over the halfway mark, is the same pollster who predicted 180 seats for the Trinamool Congress the last time. And though that even ended up conservative, the Trinamool got much more than that. Today's Chanakya was the latest poll which has come out today, and that is predicting anywhere up to 203 seats. So somewhere around an average of 191, 182 is their halfway mark. Now, viewers, I've always believed that polls can give you a broad trend. They may not be accurate. I see a broad trend here. The broad trend last time was for the Trinamool. Nobody said BJP is winning. One or two may have said. But the trend was for the Trinamool. This time the trend is for the BJP. Second thing is the kind of voting that has happened. 92.47% is the combined electoral participation in Bengal. This is an unprecedented turnout, 92.47. There is a sense of what my team says is a deep urgency among the people of Bengal. People of Bengal are convinced that under Mamata, Bengal will become Bangladesh. She wants, and I will say it clearly, she wants Bengal to be a Muslim majority state because she is politically more secure there. Therefore, she has opened the floodgates, absolutely opened the floodgates to the Bangladeshis. She has tried to provide voter ID cards for them. She has fought for the Bangladeshis. Sometimes I feel she has political ambitions in Bangladesh. Truly, and I'm not joking about it. Therefore, when she goes, it's a national security threat, ladies and gentlemen, that we are dealing with. This is not a political fight. There is a national security threat to it. She came on TV today. I'll show you the pictures, looking distraught. And when I listened to her, I found that she was preparing a sort of a post-failure phase. Now, it's possible she'll win, I'm not saying. But the trends are saying she won't. But she's trying to rationalize the circumstance, already try and create a series of circumstances saying, these are the reasons I could lose. She's already asking her people, creating a sense of paranoia, go sit outside the counting centers. Sit there, I will sit there for 3 days. Almost as if it's some picnic going on there. The problem with Mamata Banerjee, she's not a serious person. For her, governance has been a joke. She has reduced governance to a joke, and now she wants to do a 4-day circus leading up to Monday. She wants to, let her. But I want to remind Mamata Banerjee today, when you talk about fear, let me tell you, even right now she's behaving in the despicable manner she always has. You want to see violence? Give her half a chance. Give her half a chance, she will do the same things that she did after her win. She was not happy with her win. She wanted to teach a lesson to the people who did not vote for Trinamool last time. And that's why, like a gunda, like a goon, professional goon, her nephew goes around saying, I'm going to be in charge. I'm going to sort you people out after the 4th. That man should be arrested. Ladies and gentlemen, these are visuals. She does this here. Look at the contrast between Mamata. She does this here, and that's what she does outside. This is an attack on RSS workers, right? We can see the stone pelting. This is the real behavior. In the next visual, you will see an RSS worker bleeding severely from the wound on his head and right behind his ear. This is the absolute hypocrisy of Mamata Banerjee. She does this. And then she comes before and says this to the people. I am with you. You are with me. Rubbish. Mamata Banerjee, someone has to tell you what you actually are. You are with all the gundas, and the gundas are for you. Ladies and gentlemen, You have a situation of, the cops confronting the TMC voters. Then there is a visual of the violence that happened in Jagaddal. You see the clash out there, right? The clash that is happening. People are trying to get inside the police station, right? As the police keep them out, hold the gate closed. These are real visuals. If you give this party a chance, then there is the violence at the Aurobindo rally. And after all, doing all these violence, after attempting to do havoc, which she has been put in her place this time because there are so many CRPF and security people out there. After doing all of this, she then comes and does this among the people. I am a peaceful person. Mamati Manush, absolutely not. She's greedy, she's corrupt, she's communal. Ladies and gentlemen, the fact of the matter is, Mamata Banerjee is looking at a loss. Now, why is that? Does she think today that when she does this acting on television like this, do you think people forget what she did during Sandesh Khali? Right? When Shah Jahan Sheikh came out, her favorite gunda, nonchalantly waving a victory sign to the crowd after facing allegations of mass rape. This is her man. This is the real face of Mamata Banerjee. And then she comes and does this. You cannot do this. If you've been leading gundas, if you've been doing this on a daily basis, if you've been backing rapists, if you've been literally supporting acts of rape as political vengeance, you can't go out and try to do this number. Do you think people have forgotten what happened after in RG Kaur? The vandalization of the place where the victim was raped? These are Trinamool people. They tried to vandalize the scene of the crime. What did Mamata Banerjee do then? Nothing. You see, Mamata Banerjee wants to do this number where she is the sort of she plays this like a grand aunt number. She behaves like a grand aunt, absolutely docile, absolutely peaceful and harmless. Whereas reality is, you take the mask off, she's the leader of these people. Do you think people have forgotten she's doing this today? Mamata Banerjee, you're doing this today because you're about to lose. Do you think people have forgotten when an aged woman, 85 years old, was beaten up severely by Trinamool workers? Nimita is her name, an aged woman, beaten up. She was lying down in the bed in pain, right? She succumbed to her injuries. And what was her fault? She was the mother of a BJP worker called Gopal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what Mamata Banerjee has done. Her crimes have caught up with her. She is leading a crime syndicate in Bengal. So there is no point, Mamata Banerjee, to come out and say, do this number. We have seen your real face. People know what you are, what you have done. You are desperate today. You may try to do a little bit more drama, but guess what? Whatever the result, let me tell you, Mamata Banerjee, nobody, not even your people who you have terrorized for a long time, nobody is scared of you. Your game is up. We'll wait for the results. But do not ever try to tell your people to do what they did after the results last time. Do not even think about it. Let's debate.
This was North 24 Parganas, hours before polling in Bengal. The violence continued on phase 2 in North 24 Parganas. The violence continued even after the voting ended. Hours after exit polls showed Mamata was losing.
As soon as voting concluded yesterday at around 6 p.m., TMC goons resorted to post-poll violence, which are seen in the history of the elections as well. But this time, immediately after the polling concludes, TMC goons came to this house of RSS cadre worker Abhijit and Prasanajit and started hurling stones at them from where I'm standing right now. The TMC goons and supporters resorted to violence by standing here, throwing stones at Abhijit and Prasanajit while they were sitting just outside their house after having dinner after coming back from polling booth.
Fear is an instrument Mamata's Trinamool Congress has used, but the tables have turned.
आसपास के जितने भी लोग हैं अच्छी तरह से समझ लें कि अगर किसी ने बदमाशी करी तो उनका कायदे से इलाज किया जाएगा। फिर अगर कहीं से खबर आ गई कि किसी ने कोई खुराफात करने की, किसी को परेशान करने की कोशिश की है तो फिर उसकी खबर फिर अच्छे से लेंगे हम।
And the violent political goons are crawling out like rats at night. Mamata's rule has been marred by violence. Her party nurtures goons. Violence is often seen as an instrument of political control, from RG Kar to Sandesh Khali. But that fear is evaporating. Watch how even the police in Bengal today is giving it back. Defeating this fear ensured a record turnout. And will the record turnout then defeat the TMC?
Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, we have Charu Pragya with us and Shishir Bajoria from the National and the Bengal BJP. We have Kabir Shankar Bose also. He's a right-leaning pro-BJP political analyst. We have Faizan Kidway of the Samajwadi Party. The Samajwadi Party is very afraid, more afraid than Trinamool Congress. Very afraid, very scared. They don't know what to do because after this straight, BJP straight goes to Uttar Pradesh. And the demolition squad happens in UP. Bulldozer approach. We must fight BJP. Leave it. You have got no stake. You don't even have a cooperator in all of Bengal. Okay, now Faizan. There he goes. Faizan, just
no. Since you made an opening statement accusing Samajwadi Party,
I'm not accusing.
I had to rebut, sir.
I'm just one. Then we have Sukanya Bhattacharya. She's pro-TMC, voice from Kolkata. We have Mr. Bal Chandra Kango. He is member of the National Secretariat of the Communist Party of India. Left is in a very bad situation in Bengal. And I'm sure he has something to say about the terror culture of Bengal under Trinamool Congress, which left has also suffered because of. And Neil Basu is from the Trinamool Congress, of course, advocate. Okay, so Neil, there was one more poll which came out today. And it's usually a very accurate poll. Shishirda, you know, today's Chanakya usually gets it right. And unfortunately, Neil, for you, unfortunately, really unfortunate, it puts you at 89 to 111, which means you could go as low as 89 and as high as 111. And the BJP...
In 2021, Republic and Jan Ki Baat, this exit poll said BJP will get 162 to 185 seats. And we know the results. So this time also we know the results.
So the fact is, thank you.
Polls are gimmick. These exit polls are gimmick. These exit polls have no value. People have voted in large numbers. People have voted against the harassment that they have faced in SIR. So Trinamool Congress is very much confident that they will win.
Just a minute. I agree. that the pollsters were enthusiastic for the BJP the last time, but they were not as enthusiastic as this time. Second point, just a point of correction to you, Republic does not do any exit polls. Republic carries all exit. Okay, and then some polls, people think they are exclusive to Republic, they are not. We carry all polls, we've always done a poll of polls. So just a small correction for you there. Now,
whatever be,
Shishir Bajoria, I want you to respond to this part, that don't believe the exit polls, etc., etc. Yeah.
Well, they're talking about believing exit polls or not. And let me tell you, will the representative of Trinamool not believe the turnout? Will they not believe that since last 50 years, this is the first polls where there's not a single dead person? What did Trinamool do for 15 years? Every poll, and before that was left, every poll we used to have dead bodies. Dead bodies became the rule of the day.
Who was up to then?
Now, this is the first time that people came out and voted fearlessly. 6 crore people came out and voted fearlessly. And sir, if you think that this was a vote against SIR, well, fourth will tell you, SIR is what cleaned up the rules.
Why you are so impatient?
Sir, let me speak. Sir, let me speak. Yes,
don't
that's what I'm saying.
Everything will be finished after
it will come out on the 4th. It will come out on the 4th. And now, as far as the numbers are...
And Bengal BJP will turn out to be a poster part.
Yeah, but you can say what you want. You can say what you want. On the 4th, when you see the Bhagwa flag going up, the BJP forming a government, you can say what you want. But the fact is 6 crore people turned out fearlessly. Fearlessly. Because you could not scare people.
That's why you dreamt in 2021.
That is why you kept blaming the Central Forces. Central Forces came for the peace of the people, not for your goons.
Okay, now I want to get in Kabir out here because he has to go at 8:30. Charu, I'm just coming to you right after that. You know the situation, and Sukanya and Kabir can debate this part. This speech that Mamata Banerjee made today, Kabir and Sukanya, I really felt bad for her. I felt so sorry for her. I had pity for her. Pity, you know, pities. Not sympathy, not empathy, but pity. Because she was making a case for losing. And she started the whole drama that go and sit outside the booth, you know, we will do this, we will do that. Tell me one thing, Sukanya. When the women were gang raped in Sandesh Khali, did she come out like this or did she come out supporting Sheikh Shahjahan? Is this the same person who is doing this today, who was supporting the rape of women in Sandesh Khali, who was saying that the rapists must, have been falsely implicated? Is she the same person who sent her gundas, cheap goons, to RG Court to destroy the crime scene? Is she the same person who supported the people involved in the rape and tried to deny that the rape ever happened? She tried to do a cover-up of the RG Court rape, remember? Is she the same person who said it is all right, the victim in the Park Street rape is wrong, today she is coming out doing this? You know, when I look at her today, sometimes I feel, Kabir, I should not even feel pity for this lady.
No, you shouldn't.
I shouldn't feel pity for this lady because whatever she is getting today, she deserves it. Heart of heart, even Sukanya knows. Problem is, she's got a stranglehold on her party today. You see what happens if she loses. Yeah, this is my view. Yeah.
Your channel has been one of the pioneers in exposing over several years what Mamata Banerjee is all about. And I congratulate you and your channel that, you know, you've brought out to the viewers what this lady is all about. Today, like you said, it's a pity. Few days ago, her nephew stands on a hood of a car and says, I will be in the chair and I will see. He actually gives out threats of violence. And today, Mamata Banerjee folds her hands and says, in desperation, please guard your EVM machines. I haven't slept for 3 nights. If necessary, I will also come out and guard. Is this the Mamata Banerjee who ruled Bengal? And you know, the National Human Rights Commission said, the ruler's law prevails in Bengal. There is no rule of law. And today that Mamata Banerjee is so shaken up, is so shaken up, she is now folding her hands and asking her cadres to go guard the EVM machine.
Sukanya, do you remember there was a video which came out during before and after the 2021 elections where the Trinamool Gundas, criminals, with all these sickles and swords in their hands, did this mad, dirty dance saying "Khela hobe, khela hobe, khela hobe." You remember that? You know what image that gave it. I don't know how an educated person like you can be associated with this kind of.
I remember.
Do you remember that? Yeah.
400 अगली बार मोदी सरकार 400 पार. All of the thing I remember.
No, do you remember the dance with the swords in their hands? Khela hobe, bloodthirsty gundas and criminals of Trinamool Congress.
I remember many things, sir. I remember 2021, अगली बार 400 पार, अगली बार मोदी सरकार. I remember
Madam, do you
that.
remember the 400 people who died?
I remember
the 400 people who were murdered in Bengal after 2021. Madam, do you remember that?
Numbers!
Do you remember the 53 trials which are going on in West Bengal?
Please, let me finish. Your turn is over, mister. Let me finish.
Our turn is coming, madam. Fourth, our turn is coming. Our turn is not over. On fourth, our turn is coming, madam.
Bengali, you are so humble. You being a Bengali, please be humble.
That's why I'm addressing you as madam. I'm being very humble. But on fourth, our turn is coming.
Many things, many allegations against our chief ministers. But I am not defaming him. This is our gesture. This is our humbleness. People of Bengal are protest divide and rules. This policy of BJP's
divide and rule. You are a pro-Muslim party. Do you deny you are a pro-Muslim party? Why did you forget the Hindus? Why did you try to create terror among Hindus? Charu Pragya is on the debate. You are a pro-Muslim party. You said at a rally that do you know what will happen if the Muslims from rural areas enter Bengal to have Jalmuri? You said that, no? You tried to scare. Okay, tell me on. Tell me, Sukanya, my Bengali is not very good. My Bangla is not very good. আমার কথাটা 2 মিনিট আমার বাংলা খুব ভালো নয় আপনাকে জিজ্ঞেস করছি একটা ভালো করে ট্রান্সলেশন করে দিন মেকিং আ হরিবল ফেস শিশিরদা you remember making a horrible face she said are if I am not there you know what will happen to you obviously talking about Hindus
আমি বলি
বলুন কি বলেছিল
যদি আমরা না থাকি যেই কমিউনিটি একটা কমিউনিটির কথা আপনারা বলেন এক সেকেন্ড লাগবে 12টা বাজিয়ে দেবে আপনারা কেন নিজে
গিয়ে ফেলবে এটাও বলেছিলেন গিয়ে ফেলবে what does that mean
এক সেকেন্ড লাগবে
what does গিয়ে ফেলবে mean
কেন নিজেতে খালেগা
मतलब he said one community will eat up the other community গিয়ে ফেলবে
yes
12টা বাজবে
ম্যাডাম
12 बजाएंगे no what is this now you said all this I will remind you of every damn thing you said
we respect our constitution
you respect what happened when you tell the Hindu community okay Charu is dying to come to the debate when you tell the Hindu community if I am not there they will swallow you up they will eat you up you thought the Hindus will be scared
Madam, you've had your say
and our Trinamool CM is very
Can
humble.
I come in now?
She is very humble.
And I don't want your voice to be drowning out mine because what I say is going to be very important. You were reminding the other person of his turn, now your turn's over, my turn begins. Let me start with a disclaimer today, Arnab.
Definitely, ma'am, definitely.
Thank you. Now, with this video that Mamata Banerjee has released today, the citadel of fear in West Bengal has fallen. And I say this with authority and I say this with responsibility because for as long as I can remember, elections in West Bengal have been riddled with fear, intimidation, booth control, political violence, political bloodshed. In fact, so much so that a voter silently wanted change, but he was fearful of saying it out loud. Now that fear has cracked. And I'm so grateful to the central forces, to the Election Commission. You know, this voter turnout this time, Arnab, this was not vote for anti-incumbency. This was vote for anti-intimidation. This was democratic defiance against the TMC government, against Mamata Banerjee. And that defiance is going to do Satta Parivartan on the 4th of May, I assure you. And it's not simply Hindu consolidation, though Hindus have been treated terribly, whether it is in Sandesh Khali, whether it is in Murshidabad, the way Hindus' homes have been burnt out, they've been driven out of their localities. In fact, the Kolkata High Court had to take cognizance for the police to step in. This is consolidation. Madam, will you stop speaking? Will you stop speaking? You had your say. Let me finish and then you can come in. All right? There is no need to pass little comments in the middle because because I am going to expose your policy of intimidation which has ruled Bengal for really long. And you know, Arnab, you started this debate remembering Arjikar. What was the worst thing in Arjikar? It was the TMC Karyakartas who trampled upon the evidence, who did it in such a manner that that poor girl's corpse couldn't even reach her parents. That's what they did. By the time the case was handed over to CBI, there was nothing left. And who did Mamata Banerjee shield? The principal, the perpetrators. The same thing was done in Sandesh Khali. Not once she asked about the women who've been suffering for years. It was your reporters which were kept out. It was your reporters who were arrested. Now this is the politics of fear and intimidation. And that is why I'm going to repeat this. Madam, is something wrong with you?
What about
is something wrong with your hearing? Did I not just say, let me finish and then you come in? Yes, I will come to the CBI's investigation. You want to talk about that? Where else have you heard that the cars of CBI officers, of ED officers are attacked? Where a mob attacks officers? Which part of the country? Forget the country, which part of the world? Except maybe in Bangladesh or Pakistan. You're proud of that? You want to talk about CBI? Let's talk about CBI. Let's talk about CBI. Let's talk about the fact that your politics of violence merged to such a point of insecurity for the state that it's become a point of insecurity for the entire country.
What about
you became a soft target. You made our country a soft target. And now what Bengal wants, Arnab, madam, is like, okay, you know what, your voice is grating on my nerves. And I really don't want to be speaking over a woman who still has not understood what havoc you have wreaked in West Bengal. No, I'm not going to speak over you. Either you continue on this role of nonsense that you're saying, or you let me finish. And I want to end by saying one very important thing, Arnab. This term that TMC loves to use, khela hobe. What is this? What does it mean? People's sentiment, people's safety and security, people's will to vote the way they want is khela for them. It is play for them. Is that what they want to tell people? Khela hobe. I mean, the word itself I'm upset with. And this is what they've been showing for all this time. But now Bengal wants dignity with security. And that is what they have voted for. And when I say the citadel of your fear has fallen, it's fallen with over 92% of Bengalis going out to vote. Even people who've never voted before have gone out to vote this time.
Okay, now
this
I want to at this point,
and it's going to be a
I want to at this point ask Dr. Balachandra Kango, who's a senior leader with the Communist Party of India. Mr. Kango, I have had a great, long, beautiful association with the CPI. When I started as a reporter, for almost 2 to 3 years, I used to cover only the CPI beat. I'm talking about the time of Indrajit Gupta, M.A. Farooqi. You know, I had a great time, a lot of respect for your party at that time, and I've seen its deterioration over the years. Nevertheless, my question to you is, why was the left silent in all these years of unprecedented communalism, anti-Hindu politics, suppression of the Hindu community, appeasement, hyper-appeasement of the Muslim community, leading to the exodus of Hindus from entire districts in Bengal, incidents when Hindus had their homes torched and burnt, whether it be Malda, Murshidabad or Birbhum. I could understand that initially you were sort of, we were going along with the TMC. At the time when Sitaram Yechuri was CPM chief, left overall went with TMC. But over the last 3 or 4 years, did you not have an opportunity of speaking up? Would you not have wanted the left to carve out its own niche, its own space vis-a-vis the violence and politics of fear in Bengal?
See, Arnav, there are two things which needs to be understood. That in these elections in 5 states are about federalism.
And in West Bengal particularly, there is a state violence and there is a central violence. As long as left was ruling West Bengal, this problem of communalism was not there. No press has reported that absence of left is responsible for this communalism. The real issues of Bengal are deindustrialization. Agriculture is developed, but industrialization, because of the capitalist and the central game, the industrialization has not developed. But nobody is questioning that. Nobody is talking about it. Even
Sir,
BJP
the industries left Bengal during the left years. It is because of you the industries left Bengal. Only Buddhadev Bhattacharya tried to bring them back in the last 2 years.
That's what I'm saying. See, basically I am a trade unionist. I know that many of the industrialists were asked to shift from West Bengal in order to create a problem for the left.
Can I just say something about
because
this?
the left was ruling. There was no investment. There was no investment for the left.
Can I give you my
There was no investment in the Bengal because left was ruling.
Why? And
why? Therefore the state Gundaism and state Gundaism versus the central Gundaism is the real problem. All the machinery is being misused.
No, what are you trying to say?
And Gundaism is prevailing. The state.
My question was about Hindus.
What I'm trying to say is that
my
TMC
question,
is using
Mr. Kango, you have I think tried to avoid my question, and I think now we must talk openly. Now, right? Ashish Shishirda is on the debate.
Can I just talk about the communist set of mind and their ideology, especially in West Bengal?
As a left.
Sir.
As a left politician, I refuse to speak in terms of religion.
I don't know
and
battle
caste.
between state, center. I don't know what you're trying to say. Oh, really? In all convenience, you decide what you want to speak on and what you don't want to speak on. If you're talking about industrialization today, where were you for all these years till we brought it up? And you know what? Communalism has become such a farce. You go back home to communalism. Is that how you live? Fugally? Equally? Absolutely not. It is just communalism being practiced so you can come on Arnab's show and sit here as a panelist. Otherwise, tell me what is the existence of your ideology on ground, sir? What is the existence of your ideology on ground? And tell me one issue that you might have raised in all the years of Mamata's misrule in Bengal. Not even one. Today, industrialization, you have the audacity to bring up because Bharatiya Janata Party talked about it. We reminded the people of Bengal that that is where the state has gone, backwards in time, in a terrible manner, backwards. The basic amenities, like, even Ayushman Yojana, healthcare for the elderly, nothing exists in your state. What exists? In every gully and mohalla, there's going to be somebody who's going to take cut money. That's it. That's the economy of the state, and you didn't have anything to say for years and years. Till today. And even now, you don't want to comment on homes being burned down. I think Arnab asked you explicitly about Malda. Asked you explicitly about Murshidabad. Do you have anything to say?
I show a visual here today, and I think I don't want to be even theoretical about it. But I'll show the picture of Gopal, BJP worker's mother, 85 years old. Her name is Nimita. I remember this, and today this picture should haunt Mamata Banerjee. All of you people see this. Niladri, if she had been Muslim, she would not be beaten. If her son's name was not Gopal, she would not be beaten. If her son's name was not Gopal, if her son's name had been Faizan, she would not be beaten. It is because her son's name is Gopal, he was from BJP, that the Trinamool Gundas attacked and then later, because she succumbed to her injuries, killed an 85-year-old woman. And today, Niladri, that same party leader who you have been serving loyally is coming and doing this. I think she should end her drama.
Yeah.
Do you understand that, what I'm saying, Neil Basu? Because you say you're all very secular and all. This is not secularism when Hindus are targeted. Targeting Hindus is not secularism. Yes, Niladri.
65-year-old woman.
Keep on shouting in a debate.
Niladri.
What you just said,
I don't agree with you at all.
Show the pictures. Who killed her? Who killed her? Who beat her? Is it because her son's name was Gopal?
Not at all. This is all propaganda by the BJP.
This is nothing.
An aged, old, 85-year-old woman was beaten by Mamata's workers.
One second. I'm not going to allow you to say anything anymore. Can you hear me out? This is propaganda. You don't see visuals. You don't see Mamata Banerjee on screen with folded hands standing all exposed because of all of this that TMC has been doing. Arnab, can I just say one very important thing? They want to call this a lie. Sir, one second. I have all the rights to speak about everybody. I'm a citizen of India. You don't tell me what rights I have. My right to speak comes from my constitution, the fact that I'm a citizen of this country. I am not a citizen of TMC-ruled West Bengal. That my words are going to be weighed by some TMC karyakarta. What I say is not controlled by you. I have freedom of speech given to me by my constitution, and now you listen to me. Now do not speak over me, because if you're calling Gopal's mother and her plight an absolute lie. No, quiet, 1 minute. I'm not going to speak over you. Arnab, this is not propaganda. My blood is boiling right now. Please let me finish.
Let your blood boil.
Can you please ask this gentleman to hold on for a second, because I'm talking about a woman who's as old as my grandmother. He doesn't care that she's been beaten to death.
We are not here to
No, it's not propaganda. I'm giving you proof. No, I'm going to give you cases.
Proof can only be given by the court.
I'm not talking propaganda. I don't talk propaganda.
We are not taking the jumla which you give.
I'm talking about a court case only. I am 1 second. I don't know what your name is, Bhai Sahab, but I'm telling you about a court case.
Has anyone been convicted? Has the court convicted anyone? Ma'am, has the court convicted anyone?
I'm telling.
Has the court convicted anyone?
See, the thing is, whether you want to hear this or not, the people of West Bengal have heard all this. If a 65-year-old woman has to come to the Supreme Court asking for justice,
what a stupid question. Has the court convicted anyone? Let me ask you one thing.
That is not propaganda, that is fact.
But Niladri, you are a lawyer, Charu is also a lawyer. What a stupid question. The court cannot convict when the prosecution is biased, and we know exactly what happens with the West Bengal police when there is a sycophant called Rajiv Kumar, who she had just made member of parliament. When he is DGP, you expect justice in Sandesh Khali, in Arjikor. The more injustice and crimes he will do, the more promotions he will get. Shishir Bajoria is on the debate. It's time to speak up tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is a terror regime. The only question is whether the terror regime of Mamata Banerjee will end or not. Whether Mamata Banerjee's political terrorism will end on Monday or not.
Police who destroyed the evidence. Each evidence has been... Rajiv Kumar is absolutely culpable. Who protested and who wanted to save Rajiv Kumar?
And he was sent to jail. It was the Shialda court who convicted and gave him a life imprisonment. The arrest was made within 24 hours of the crime being committed, within 24 hours. Even before the case went to CBI, the person was in custody.
Who broke down the wall? Who broke down that wall in the room where the crime was committed? Who broke down the wall? Please answer this question. Was it not force brought in by Calcutta police? Was it not?
Your CBI
did you not
notice? Verdict. Your CBI also gave a similar charge sheet as per the Calcutta police.
Now, Neil, with this drama that she is doing now, you see, she's drama queen here. She's saying, I'm going to the polling booth, I'm going to sit there. And if she wants to go and have jhalmuri, have fun, if it's a picnic for her, going outside the strong rooms, she can do it. But, you know, I think she's running out of ideas, right?
Has any objection come from the Election Commission of India in regard to this? Why are BJP so worried about this? Have any complaint been lodged with the Election Commission of India?
Why do this drama? Why go and sit outside a strong room? What is she trying to prove? What is she trying to prove?
Why BJP is so worried?
No, what is your conspiracy theory?
Why?
What is your conspiracy theory?
There may be some conspiracy. We are alleging that there may be some conspiracy.
This is a very general thing. There may be.
Of course.
You've got that kind of time to waste.
Just like BJP is alleging that we have done this, we have beaten up.
She's going. Do I have visuals of the latest drama? She wants to go. You know, she thinks she's got this little. You know, it's going to look stupid. You know, go there, sit there. Let it look stupid. Okay.
Shouting on this show. Let the BJP shouting on this show. Be happy for more 3 days. After that, their Bengal BJP will turn out to be a poster.
Where are the people? Your leaders are sitting. Why are people not joining them? You are saying people are with you. Why are they also not going and sitting? Mamata is telling people to go and sit with her. Why has nobody reached?
Has the Election Commission of India...
Where is Abhishek Banerjee? Why is he avoiding her? Because he's going to take over on Monday?
Nobody is avoiding. Nobody is avoiding.
When Abhishek takes over, where will Mamata go?
We are doing peacefully, and we are doing it as per the norms of the Election Commission of India. We have not No complaint has been lodged. Election Commission of India has not stopped us. Why the BJP is so much worried? Why? BJP is so much worried because they know that they have lost the elections. They have lost the elections after 14 to 15 central leaders were there for last 10 days, last almost 15 days in
But tell
Kolkata.
me, okay, if you lose, will you blame someone or accept the verdict?
Of course, we'll accept the mandate.
If you win, you'll accept the mandate? Just tell me, if you win, you'll accept the mandate?
But we'll not lose. That is the
No. If you win, you will accept the mandate?
We'll not lose. That is
No. Okay, so since you will not lose, you will. But if you lose, will you accept the mandate?
Of course. Well,
If you lose, will you accept the mandate peacefully?
Mandate.
Charu, no. Simple question. If you lose, will you accept the mandate?
You know the thing is, these people, when they won also, they shed so much blood. They went around on a rampage, raping and molesting women, killing Bharatiya Janata Party Karyakartas. Arnab, more than 300 Bharatiya Janata Party Karyakartas were murdered at the hands of TMC goons. They do that when they win an election. What are they talking about? Yes, I will go on. Yes.
BJP will give
no
you
problem.
marks.
I will happily go on because the fact is that somebody needs to raise their voices for
BJP will give you
this.
some marks, you go on. You go on.
Do not worry
Go on,
about what
something
BJP will do.
BJP
But
will
I am
give
asking you,
some
do you have a
marks
conscience
so that you
even?
get some
Because
ticket in
after you
Rajasthan.
won elections, your goons went village to village, identifying, and even this time they did that, Arnab, there were places where they put it on the button of the EVM, so that a person, if they press the button of BJP, they came out with a fragrance around them. They were trying to mark people. This is the extent to which they go. Last time, are you going to pretend and say that all those murders didn't happen? All those rape and molestations didn't happen? All those cases were not registered? Even this time, all the bloody noses and broken cars, have you forgotten that?
Amit Shah is watching the
You went to the extent of holding court officers hostage this time. Do you remember that? Even court officers were held hostage during the SIR process in West Bengal. That is how you work. I'm not shouting. I don't
You will get points.
I also don't need to get into rhetorics.
Now Faizan has been
Everything I'm
quiet.
saying is a fact.
Faizan.
I am not on a repetitive mood like you are.
Fallen apart from you.
You are repeating the same word again and again. Answer me, no. Answer me, where have those 300 people's deaths happened from? If it wasn't your goons.
Party is beside you.
Now,
your Amit Shah is beside you. You will get
Do you
points.
have anything substantial to say? Do you have anything substantial to say?
You are not allowing
Do you have
anybody
anything
to say,
concrete to say
you
apart from this silly rhetoric that people of this country don't want to listen to?
Something from Shishir Bajodi.
No, because I'm worked up. I find it downright pathetic that you still have nothing concrete to say.
Something
Just a minute. 1 minute, please. Now, Faizan is on the debate. Earlier, Balchandra Kangu refused to go into the debate of how Hindus were treated. But Faizan, you are a realist. And, you claim to be secular.
I do.
I said earlier that if, why Nimita was beaten up severely because her son's name was Gopal, which is an identifiable Hindu name. And because he was a BJP worker. You have to be heartless to disagree with me. And look at, when you see her today, see the images, they are on the screen. Do you see images of her being beaten up, thrashed, this old woman? She succumbed to her injuries, Faizan. This is the kind of pseudo-secularism of Mamata Banerjee that people like you come to support because it suits your politics.
No.
You have to support
now,
it.
Mr. Goswami,
because
yes,
murders,
no,
rape, gang rape, a crime syndicate, right, run over several years in an institutionalized way has to be supported because it is convenient for you.
Okay, Mr. Goswami, first of all...
If, for example, her name was not Nimita and her son's name was not Gopal, would you react differently? You would. You would say, look, Muslims are being targeted. People from the minority community are being targeted. But when Hindus are targeted, it is part of the game. This is the khela. This is the khela that Mamata Banerjee does.
Mr. Goswami, now give me time. See, it's already...
You don't avoid the question, the subject on which I've been at.
I'm not going to avoid anything.
Because this visual is very telling.
But I request you to kindly give me uninterrupted time.
And that's why there is 92% voting, let me tell you.
So, I'll tell you. First of all, I wish you would have given me this opportunity earlier. But chaliye, time khatam ho raha, but still I'll try to answer all the questions you have raised. First of all, it is very unfortunate what has happened to the lady you just, the images of whom you
unfortunate.
And
that's it.
Very unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Unfortunate, she died.
Mr. Goswami.
Unfortunate, she died. Let's move on.
Mr. Goswami.
Unfortunate.
No, let's not move on. Let's
unfortunate.
not move on. Let's punish the perpetrators.
No, let's unfortunate and move on.
Mr. Goswami, now let me complete, sir. This
no, unfortunate that Durga Puja pandals were stopped during Muharram processions.
Mr. Goswami, please let me complete. You have asked me a question. Kindly let me complete.
You should have allowed
kindly let me complete. Now there's a gentleman who has also passed away. He was also a Hindu. His name is Purna Chandra. He was beaten by the CRPF, by the officials Narendra Modi has appointed in booth number 245 in Uday Narayan constituency.
Sorry,
he was 81 years of age.
Happen.
This is because he was lathi charged in booth number 186. Shut up!
This
shut
is
up!
a lie.
She said shut up! It's gone down to shut up now. Shishir is being told to shut up.
I didn't interject while you were speaking. Shut up! This is a sensitive matter. Shut up!
BJP versus SP. SP says shut up.
Respond at your own time, Mr. Goswami. Let me bring to your notice.
You can tell me to shut up. You can do what you want.
Yes,
but what you're saying is a lie.
Let me complete, gentlemen. Let me complete. With due respect to you, I ask you to zip it. With due respect, I ask you to zip it. Zip it, sir, for a moment. Then you can blab all you want. Okay, Mr. Goswami, now I'll give you some figures and just kindly tell me what would you make out of this? ADR report says Bharatiya Janata Party has 54 MPs and MLAs maximum who have serious criminal charges against women. Then there was this Dalit girl in Hathras, 19-year-old. She was gang raped and Yogi government tried to protect the perpetrators by getting her body cremated even before her family could officially take any action against it. Then in Ghazipur, there's a Vishwakarma community lady, a 17-year-old girl. She was raped and murdered, and when Samajwadi delegation was going to meet her family, because the family was saying that nobody is listening to them, and the perpetrators are very influential, they cannot register an FIR. Bharatiya Janata Party Hundas attacked the Samajwadi delegation. So this is an act against Hindus by Yogi government. Then there is some West Bengal. So Hindus don't matter for you in Uttar Pradesh. I'll tell you something, sir. The people of Uttar Pradesh know that somebody is going to support them and who's going to empower the PDA community is none other than Akhilesh Yadav. Because not all superheroes wear red capes. Some wear red caps also. And this man is going to end the jungle raj of Yogi Adityanath very soon, because there's enough document to prove the way Mr.
Kango, you can come in. Don't leave, Mr. Kango. You can come in. You can come in, Mr. Kango. He's gone off.
The way, unfortunately, the Election Commission is silent, Mr. Narendra Modi, Mr. Amit Shah. There's been a deployment of around 700 CRPF personnel there in Manipur, where a tribal lady was murdered.
Without that, they would not be voting. I think that's
I'll tell you, sir, what's wrong. Where a tribal woman was gang raped, Narendra Modi didn't go there for a good one plus years, and now
the security has ensured 92% vote. Be grateful for it.
In Manipur, only 18,000. There's fresh violence in Manipur. Modi has
you want the security forces to go away. Why? What is your interest?
Go to Manipur. This shows his intent, his commitment towards safeguarding the interests of ladies, towards empowering the woman and protecting the woman.
Samajwadi Party says remove security forces from Bengal.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying that.
Because they want violence in West Bengal.
Where it is required. It is required in Manipur, where a tribal lady was murdered. Sir, would you just kindly respond on this data? The data says that in the first phase of elections, Bharatiya Janata Party, you people gave tickets to 63% of the people of serious criminal charges against women. So what do you make out of it? All those people who have committed some or the other crime against a woman, 63% of them are contesting from Bharatiya Janata Party in the first phase. And I am here to expose you. And Mr. Goswami, whatever the case may be, I would want to bring to your notice, sir, that Mamata Banerjee is a fighter. She knows how to give back
But crime has its limits. No crime syndicate lasts for a very long time.
And she'll do that.
No crime syndicate.
She will do that.
No crime syndicate lasts forever.
Narendra Modi, sir, crime syndicate is of Bharatiya Janata Party and India Bloc collectively, and in this particular election, Mamata Banerjee, as I said, will give back to Bharatiya Janata Party in solar plexus. It's the people of West Bengal who know the real character and intent of Bharatiya Janata Party, of Narendra Modi. And Narendra Modi is going to get a befitting reply on the 4th of May. Narendra Modi, Bharatiya Janata Party is going to lose this election, sir. Not because there was anti-incumbency of Mamata Banerjee, but because people know that this is the party which can work for their development. And after through the SIR,
Trinamool working for
unethically the voters, their votes were cut down. The anti-incumbency feeling, whatever there was, that has vanished. Now there's just one feeling, the feeling of oneness, the feeling of Hindustan, the feeling of being a Bengali.
Hindustan,
they all
oneness.
Will collectively
if I
kick
go to
out
a police
this
station to register a case, I am arrested.
And throw it back
you
in
call
Delhi.
this oneness?
So in Bengal,
this oneness?
Which
Hindustan? Which Hindustan?
Mamata Banerjee is going to make a jhalumuri of Bharatiya Janata Party's propaganda. And Mr. Goswami, very soon you will see, on 4th of May, we'll be sitting here, we'll see how TMC is going to win and Bharatiya Janata Party will fall flat on its face. And this is going to happen because the people of Bengal are intelligent. You cannot fool them. There's enough data. I have this entire data with me which shows that, sir, let me just tell you.
Faizan, remain strong, remain strong. Don't break down on 4th.
Can I
stay strong, Neil. Stay strong, Neil. Sukanya, stay strong, Niladri. Don't break down. I don't want a nervous breakdown on 4th.
Nobody's going to
Neil,
break down.
Neil, I don't want a nervous breakdown. Neil, stay strong, Neil. Stay strong.
It's the same for the BJP people.
Stay strong.
Stay strong to say this to
Okay, Mamata Banerjee is going to start her protest in some time. Lots of drama. At 9 o'clock tonight, a lot of people are telling me that they don't believe in polls. I have no problem, by the way. You don't want to believe in polls, don't believe in polls. But I will bring 5 pollsters and 5 people who hate them on the debate. Let them have it out between each other. They're live with me. When we are back, 9 o'clock tonight.
Where is he? 4 घंटे से वेट कर रही हूँ उसका. कहाँ है वो?
अब भी गया.
Let's continue with the shirt.
Sure. बंदे को लिनन पसंद है तो पसंद है. बोलो आप क्या बनवाओगे? Linen by Arvind.
In the global employability rankings by Times Higher Education UK, only the following 6 institutions from India are ranked amongst the top 230 in the world for having the most employable graduates. IIT Delhi, IISc Bangalore, IIT Bombay, IIM Ahmedabad, IIT Kharagpur and Amity University.
प्यास बुझाए ठंडक लाए सबको भाए जीरा से MTH का जल जीरा जीरा से
जीरा से असली रिफ्रेशिंग असली स्वाद असली मजा
MTH
Join IIHM International Institute of Hotel Management. To know more about ECHAT exam, call 98310 50,000.
Where is he? 4 घंटे से वेट कर रही हूँ उसका. कहाँ है वो?
अब भी गया.
Let's continue with the shirt.
Sure. बंदे को लिनन पसंद है तो पसंद है. बोलो आप क्या बनवाओगे? Linen by Arvind.
Join IIHM International Institute of Hotel Management. To know more about ECHAT exam, call 98310 50,000.
आर प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो मिलाओ और खाओ 8 मिनट में तैयार. क्या टेस्ट है सबका राजा आर प्योर मसाला.
Character, the taste of success.
साथी हाथ बढ़ाना साथी रे जिंदल साथी सील साथी रे अरे सॉलिड इसकी फील है
is in the grip of the saffron wave.
Congress voter has moved over. The NDA has gained 78 seats, out of which all but one are at the expense of the Mahagathbandhan. It's a pure transfer. It's just and simple arithmetic going on out here.
You agree with this argument? जो भी alliance जीता हम जीते, national conference जीता हम जीते, JMM जीता हम जीते, आप नहीं जीते.
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
On the nation's sharpest opinion, I address the big elephant in the room question: can you believe the exit polls? Well, let me put the data on the table. Can you trust the exit polls? My answer is more often than not, yes you can. More often than not, yes you can. If you are trying to look for broad trends, the exit polls are more or less directionally correct most of the time. Nobody, I repeat, nobody is claiming that exit polls are surgically precise. But do exit polls tell you broadly who is going to win? I think on more occasions than not they do. I have with me, for example, 7 examples of big exit polls getting the elections right from 2009 Lok Sabha to 2025 Bihar Assembly polls. 2009 Lok Sabha, 3 got it correct. 2014 Lok Sabha, all 6 got it correct. Right? I remember I was in Times Now then. I mean, I founded Times Now. It's a channel I started from scratch. I'm not responsible for how it is right now. But we got it right. 2019 Lok Sabha, 6 out of 8 agencies got it right. Most recently, 2021 Tamil Nadu election, because it's a complicated election to predict, all of them got it right. Right? 2021 Assam, for example, Access My India predicted NDA 75 to 85, NDA won exactly 75. So when someone tells you that exit polls cannot be trusted at all, I want you to remember these numbers on your screen. I want you to remember that 9 out of 9 in Bihar got it right. I want you to remember 6 out of 6 in 2014. I want you to remember what the data actually says. Yes, sometimes exit polls get it wrong too. Let me give 3 examples of when they get it wrong. Directionally also they get it wrong. 2021 Bengal. Jan Ki Baat, some at that time predicted BJP victory, predicted TMC crash. Jan Ki Baat got it completely wrong, completely wrong. We'd also published their numbers, right? Access My India predicted 134 to 160, completely wrong. C Voter got it completely wrong. So no poll came within 24 seats of the actual result. 2024 Haryana, so many got it wrong. Matrize got it wrong, Red Mike, PMARQ, whatever, they all got it wrong. The direction was wrong. 2024 Lok Sabha, that's where the biggest mistakes happen. It was a nightmare. Everybody overestimated the NDA. The actual result, the BJP only got 240. The direction on the winner was right. NDA did win, but the scale was catastrophically wrong by over 100 seats. So yes, polls have been wrong as well. I'm not hiding that. But what I'm asking you is this, that how many times were they right versus how many times they were wrong? The fact is, exit polls, if you look at it, there is a survey done which says on 16 occasions they're roughly correct on 7, wrong on 4, and directionally they are more or less right. So if you want to look at a directional sense of the result, you will get it now through the exit polls. Now, one point I want to make on Bengal. I want to spend a moment on today's Chanakya. In 2021, today's Chanakya exit poll was the closest pollster to the actual result. Closest to the actual result, right? And today's Chanakya, Jan Ki Baat got it terribly wrong. Very, very bad poll they did. They gave 160 to 185. But on the other hand, today's Chanakya placed TMC at 180 seats. TMC won 215. The same pollster that gave them 180 seats and were the closest to their numbers in 2021 are saying in 2026 that the BJP could get about 190 on an average in a range of 181 to 203. So today's Chanakya, which predicted a big TMC win in 2021, which happened, is predicting a big TMC win in 2021, which happened, is predicting this cycle in 2026 has changed and is saying the ground strength of the Trinamool is gone and the BJP is sweeping Bengal. So if the TMC wants to look at it, the only pollster that had got it right for them in 2021 has predicted that they are completely out of the game in 2026. But one point also, people have been asking me personally, who will win? Will it be 50-50? Viewers, the political world in India is not 50-50 anymore. Mandates are decisive. And this changes everything about the way we are reading exit polls. When was the last time, for example, in a major state in India, you had a genuine 50-50 contest? A result where neither side would know who would win until the very last seat, a hung assembly situation. A result where even the exit polls say too close to call. It doesn't happen, ladies and gentlemen. 2019, Haryana was the last true hung assembly. BJP 40, Congress 31, JJP 10 in a 90-seat house. Since then, we are not seeing hung verdicts. No hung verdict in Maharashtra. NDA won 235 out of 288. Haryana 2024, BJP won 48 seats. Comfortable win. Bihar 2025, NDA won 202 out of 243 seats. Delhi 2025, BJP, which was down and out, won 48 out of 70 seats in a remarkable comeback. So one point you must keep in mind, that elections are complex. Decisions of the people are difficult to decipher, but broadly it would not be wrong to say that as of today, the era of shaky, middle of the road, 50-50 verdicts is over. So one point to repeat once again, more or less exit polls are directionally right. My question for May 4th is not whether the polls are right in that direction. The question is whether the scale of the victory will be more than what has been predicted. I do not believe in hung verdicts anymore. Of course, we can be corrected if that's what the people want. But hung verdicts don't really happen. After this, if you want to have trust on the exit polls, it's your choice, but you can't disregard them either. Let's debate.
EVMs are yet to open. And what's grabbing everyone's attention are exit polls. For a state like West Bengal, polls have largely given one-sided mandates. This year too, a clear edge for BJP in West Bengal, with Matrize giving 146 to 161 seats, PMARQ giving 150 to 175, Praja Poll Analytics giving 178 to 208, and Dainik Bhaskar giving 155 seats to BJP, taking the poll of polls average to 155 for the party. But the incumbent TMC in denial, dismissing exit polls as unreliable.
2/3 से ज़्यादा सीटें आ रही हैं तृणमूल की, आप देख लेना और आपको अपने आप पता लग जाएगा. और ये जो है ना, मतलब मुझे मालूम है ईडी का डर सबको लगा रहता है क्योंकि मोस्टली तो बिजनेस हाउसेज हैं सारे, तो एक्चुअल फैक्ट बताना चाहिए, सही तरह से बताना चाहिए. पोलस्टर्स की भी क्रेडिबिलिटी तो रह नहीं गई, विश्वसनीयता कहाँ गई.
An And now, today's Chanakya even going further, predicting BJP seats in the range of 181 to 203. Now, exit polls can be misleading. The outcomes can diverge from predictions. This was visible in Bihar 2025, Lok Sabha elections 2024, Haryana elections 2024, Maharashtra in the same year, and even Bengal in 2021 when polls predicted a narrow BJP win. But even if they missed the magnitude, directionally they have been right more often than not. But Mamata Banerjee says pollsters aim to hurt the morale of TMC workers.
আমি আমার কর্মীদের কাছেও খুব কৃতজ্ঞ যারা জীবনপণ লড়াই করে অনেক অত্যাচার সহ্য করে সেন্ট্রাল ফোর্স এবং এখানকার ফোর্স সবার যৌথ অত্যাচার সহ্য করেও টোটাল সমস্ত মেশিনারি গভর্নমেন্ট অফ ইন্ডিয়া প্রাইম মিনিস্টার হোম মিনিস্টার থেকে শুরু করে পুরো গভর্নমেন্ট অফ ইন্ডিয়া এবং 19টা রাজ্যের বিজেপি নেতাদের এবং অর্থ ভাণ্ডার শক্তির ভাণ্ডার বন্দুকের ভাণ্ডার নিয়ে যারা বাংলার মানুষকে জব্দ করতে চেয়েছিলেন জব্দ তারা কিন্তু ভোট বাক্সে হয়ে গেছে।
Another exit poll that has thrown in a surprise is Access My India, predicting a dramatic debut for Vijay's TVK in Tamil Nadu at 98 to 120 seats. All sides are now on May 4th to see which side these elections will swing, with the electorate becoming more decisive.
Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by Pradeep Gupta of Access My India, Manoj Singh of Matrize, Animesh Pandey, co-founder of PMARQ, Sanju Verma of the BJP, Pugal Gandhi, spokesperson of the DMK, Pulla Rao is pro-DMK, Sudipta Sarkar is pro-TMC, and Kapil Madan is pro-Congress. Thank you very much. Now, I want to start with Pradeep. Pradeep, you've chosen not to reveal your numbers on Bengal. But you told me yesterday that you would try one more time. You had said yesterday that I will try one more time to see whether I can go and do a survey. Did you try to do that?
Yes, definitely, Arnab. Today we tried hard enough and tried to speak, but it happens to be the presidency and most number of seats in the second phase. And it is getting worse in Kolkata. I would say yesterday in rural areas, 6 to 7% people is not willing to speak. Here, number is 7 to 8 people not willing to speak to people. I mean, and that's the methodology we follow, face-to-face interview across the constituency and with representative
What is the
sampling.
demography you're looking at? What kind of demography are you looking at? You're saying Kolkata. What kind of people are you speaking to? People in lower economic clusters, people in high-rise apartments? How do you decide?
First and foremost important is gender, which is 50-50, which is the largest demography in that sense, the representative. The second most important in case of Bengal, it differs from different state to state, is the caste. Caste meaning 3-4 major castes here when it comes to presidency. One is the scheduled caste, the general class, the minorities, and there is no question of ST in Kolkata. So these are the 3-4 major costs when it comes to Bengal, and that too it comes to the city.
So Pradeep, here today I have two other pollsters with you, and this question must be addressed. Some of our viewers are asking, if people are not talking to Access My India, how are they talking to Matrize? If they are not talking to Pradeep Gupta, how are they talking to PMARQ? Do you have an answer for that, Manojji? You put out your polls. You said 68,000 sample you have got. आपसे बात कर रहे हैं, उनसे बात नहीं कर रहे, ये मैं समझ नहीं पा रहा।
मुझे तो आश्चर्य इस बात को लेकर, क्या 2021 में बताया जा रहा था कि हम पोल किसको कर रहे हैं, लेकिन उस समय भी तो सारे पोल किए थे, माई एक्सेस भी किया था और मैं
एक्सेस ने भी किया था।
तो क्या उसमें और आज के अंतर में क्या हुआ? दूसरी बात है कि जब हम बार बार ये कह रहे हैं कि बंगाल में भय का वातावरण है, किससे भय है? ममता बनर्जी से भय। और जब जो नहीं बोल रहा है, यानी को भय से नहीं बोल रहा, तो ममता का वोटर नहीं हो सकता है? क्या हो सकता है ममता का वोटर?
असंभव है।
तो
अभी इस वक्त बहुत ड्रामा हो रहा है वहां पे, देखिए
इलेक्शन का कोई मतलब कि हम नहीं कर पा रहे।
आपने जो सवाल इनको पूछा तो ये जवाब दे दे। वहां पे बहुत ड्रामा हो रहा है कोलकाता में, वहां पे कुणाल घोष आई थिंक कुछ प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस कर रहे हैं, ममता बनर्जी ड्रामा करने पहुंच रही है, शशि पांजा भी उनके साथ है, बहुत ड्रामा आज रात को होने वाला है। ममता बनर्जी बोल रही है मैं वहां पे बैठ के चौकीदारी करूंगी, जो वहां पे स्ट्रांग रूम से
सब कुछ दिखा रहा है कि जो बीजेपी 2021 में कर रही थी
जी,
वो आज टीएमसी को करना पड़ रहा है
जी। मगर ये सवाल मैं चाहता हूं प्रदीप गुप्ता जी, जस्ट कमिंग टू अनिमेश, प्रदीप गुप्ता जी, ही हैज आस्क्ड अ क्वेश्चन टू यू कि 2021 में आपसे बात कर रहे थे, 2026 में बात नहीं कर रहे, ये कैसा हो रहा है?
देखिए 2021 में भी 20 से 30% लोग बात नहीं कर रहे थे बंगाल में, लेकिन इस समय जो है इस पोल में जो है बिकॉज ऑफ मल्टीपल रीजंस, जैसे मैंने कहा SIR है वगैरह वगैरह, और भी ऐसे विषय आ चुके हैं सामने कि लोग बहुत ज्यादा डरे हुए हैं। वो बात अननेसेसरी प्रॉब्लम में नहीं आना चाहते। व्हेन यू नॉक द डोर एंड इट्स नॉट दैट कि हम सामने रोड पे उनसे बात करने की कोशिश करते हैं। नो, पोलिंग डे के दिन आज के समय में एग्जिट पोल अलाउड ही नहीं है एज पर ECI गाइडलाइन।
अच्छा, ये कोई अभी ड्रामा हो रहा है? एक मिनट में लाइव जाता हूँ, ये लाइव तस्वीरें हो रही, लग रहा है कुछ हो रहा है वहाँ पे। अब हम रिपोर्टर अगर हैं वहाँ पे तो मैं दिखाना भी चाहूँगा, सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस पुलिस के बीच में कोई झड़प हो रही है। आई थिंक इट्स अ सेटअप गेम Mamata is doing out there. Animesh has a question also. Animesh, how come people are talking to you and not talking to him? This I find strange. You know, are you using different methods? Because yesterday Pradeep Gupta said that I send my people on the ground. He said the people on the ground, 5 of his people got arrested while they were on the ground. Why were your people not arrested? Why are people talking to you? I'm not understanding this duality.
No. I think West Bengal is definitely a unique state, and even our teams have faced challenges in both 2026 and 2021, and especially when the winds of change are much stronger, right? The people are much more hesitant to come out in face-to-face interviews and come out with
but what percentage were not willing to talk to you? See, he says only 7 to 8% were willing to talk to me, which means 92% are... No, what did you say, Pradeep Gupta? Is that
7 to 8 not ready to talk to us?
What percentage?
70 to 80%.
70 to 80% were not willing to talk to you. What was the number for you, Animesh, who were not willing to talk to you?
It was closer to 50%. So
50% were not willing to talk to you also.
That's correct. Whereas the national average that we face is around 20 to 25%.
One minute. What percentage were not willing to talk to you? Everybody was willing to talk to you. I'm asking you, Manoj ji.
नहीं ऐसा
नहीं ऐसा कुछ था कि आपके पास भी
नहीं था। देखिए क्या था कि इलेक्शन के 3 महीने तक इस तरह के माहौल थे कि लोग जवाब नहीं देना चाहते थे। जैसे हम लोग सर्वे करते हैं तो एरर में जो आता है, जो नहीं बताना चाहते कि भाई हम किसी को बांटे, वो होता था 33-34%। लेकिन जैसे जैसे इलेक्शन पोल का नियरेस्ट आता है समय, तो लोग उसको रिप्लाई करते हैं कि नहीं हम वोट दिया था। और इस बार तो बंगाल में मैंने आश्चर्य इस बात को है अर्णव जी कि जब मैं खुद बंगाल में खड़ा था पोल के दिन, और मुझे लोगों ने खुलकर बताया कि ऐसी ऐसी बातें हैं। मुझे तो लगा
ये कैसे हो रहा है प्रदीप गुप्ता जी? अगर मैं
साथ समस्या हो सकती है,
उनकी समस्या पे मैं उनकी समस्या है और उस पे मैं कोई टिप्पणी नहीं करना चाहता, मगर मैं एक नॉर्मल क्वेश्चन इज कमिंग टू माय माइंड प्रदीप। वी रिस्पेक्ट योर डिसीजन। संजू, आई एम कमिंग टू यू, जस्ट लेट मी गेट दिस सेफोलॉजिकल पार्ट राइट। The point is, viewers, that if 50% of the people are not willing to talk to PMARQ, if 70% of the people are not willing to talk to Access My India, and if we assume that 70% of the 50% are supporting the BJP, because the assumption is that the BJP worker would be more scared to reveal their political preference, right? Then I think the cumulative number would be much more for the BJP, right, Pradeep? This is just common sense.
I don't want to speculate on this direction because those who haven't spoken, how can we say that they are favoring to this party or to that party? I mean, this is something common sense, as you rightly pointed out. But beyond common sense, we have to do the statistical analysis. And for that, my sample is not representative enough. At this point of time, all I can say is this.
This is very interesting, viewers. The very candid discussion going on between pollsters. ऐसा discussion हुआ नहीं है, But it's very interesting, very interesting. Sanju is getting excited. The Trinamool is sitting there. There is big drama going on there. Why is there so much drama? Why does Mamata Banerjee have to be drama queen? Ye kya hai, Sudipta? Kichu korar nei. She has nothing to do drama now. Drama kore hobe ki? What will she get?
It is not a drama. In 2021, I am in Nandigram. I was very close to the counting section, and I have seen what kind of atrocity the BJP at that time has done, and the Nirvachan Commission, how we have when Trinamool has asked for a repoll, they have just deviated and they haven't allowed that. They have sent their force and has stopped the recounting. They haven't allowed the recounting of Mamata Banerjee in 2021. So we have seen this. We have seen, I personally have seen that how there is 1 hour electricity has gone out for 1 hour during counting. This we have seen from our own eyes. How can I believe that? And there is
can I see the visuals? Forget this, no? Visuals with branding.
There are allegations. All the opposition has said this.
She is creating a scene. She has realized she is losing, so she has to create drama to save her face.
No, she is only.
Did she come out to protest during Sandesh Khali? Did she come out to protest during RG Kaur? Did she come out to protest against the rapists? Did she come to protest against the people who destroyed the crime scene in RG Kaur? She did not. Now her political future is in trouble. We have Sanju Verma on the debate, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be live in a few minutes from that drama site. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Arnab, can I please?
Every party
I don't know why this gentleman is going on and on. Arnab, I need my time. I don't want to interject. Because when he was speaking, I was absolutely quiet. I don't know why this man is blabbering non-stop. Can you please stop blabbering non-stop? I did not interject when you were speaking, sir. Please stop blabbering non-stop. Thank you. Arnab, please remember what Mamata Banerjee said. আমার সাথে খেলতে গেলে আমি যে খেলাতে খেলবো সে খেলে তোমরা আমাকে ধরতে পারবে না and then what is the language?
What language? Which kind of language? Which kind of language did she use? Which kind of language are you objecting to, Mr. TMC?
Can I come in or no?
I don't know why this
tone. You just said language, now you're saying tone. You said language, now you're saying tone. You decide.
Arnab, can you finish? I did not
this kind of language. You are on air on the national TV.
Oh my God, this is unfair. This is unfair. I don't wish to debate when the TMC goon gets rattled so easily. Sir, please stop getting so rattled. अभी 4 मई को 72 घंटे बाकी हैं. You will have all the time to cry and shed copious tears on the 4th of May. Arnab, what did Mamata Banerjee say during the SIR exercise? আমাকে আঘাত করলে আমি সারা ভারতবর্ষে হিরিয়ে দেব. আমাকে আঘাত করলে আমি সারা ভারতবর্ষ হিরিয়ে দেব. This was Mamata Banerjee's open challenge to the Election Commission. Her open challenge to Amit Shah and Narendra Modi. Her open challenge to the Supreme Court, which upheld the SIR exercise. Now Mamata Banerjee's fear is clearly visible on her face. She keeps rattling, oh, why were 2.34 lakh CRPF, CAPF, CISF people deployed in Bengal? क्यों भाई?
Drama she's
fair and free elections नहीं चाहिए आपको?
No, what
and
is?
I want to say one thing. Who the hell is Derek O'Brien? Who the hell is Derek O'Brien to say that Narendra, will you resign on the 4th of May? Derek O'Brien, can you even win a society election? You have the audacity to lecture Narendra Modi, question his credibility, and look at the language used by Mahua Moitra, a lady who sold her parliamentary login for a bottle of Chanel and a pair of Ferragamo heels, has the audacity to lecture Amit Shah. क्यों भाई? इतना दर्द किस बात का है? दर्द इस बात का है that on 4th May, TMC knows it's going to be wiped out. And Arnab, I agree with you on one thing. This is not going to be a hung verdict. It is not going to be 120 seats to maybe TMC, another 130 to maybe BJP, others get a few other seats. No. I am saying on your show, BJP will win hands down. Whether it will be a 2/3 majority.
No,
in
she's
West Bengal
trying to create a situation.
majority, I don't know.
I think Mamata Banerjee wants to create a law and order situation. What I understand.
Exactly.
I think Pinky is with me. Pinky is with me from the fantastic, wonderful Republic Bangla team. Across India, we're getting so much support for Republic Bangla. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, every morning Mamata used to get up and she used to file an FIR against Republic Bangla. She has arrested my reporters. She has filed FIRs. She's scared of Republic Bangla. It is by far the most popular network in Bengal today. Even Sudipta, after this program ends, goes and sees Moyuk, Sharnali, Kishala, all of them on Republic Bangla. Pinky, what is happening on the ground? What is the drama that Mamata Banerjee is about to do? Why is she coming there? What is happening on the ground? Just tell us, Pinky, from Republic Bangla. Pinky. Pinky, can you hear me?
ममता बैनर्जी ने आज एक सोशल मीडिया से पोस्ट किए थे कि आज वो आएंगे, वो स्ट्रॉन्ग रूम्स जो है वो स्ट्रॉन्ग रूम्स आज सारा रात वो रहेंगे, सारा रात रहेंगे। और ममता बैनर्जी के आने से पहले यहाँ पर जो दो कैंडिडेट्स, बीजेपी के दो कैंडिडेट तापस रॉय और संतोष पाठक आके जब पहुंचे, उनके आने के बाद ही जय बांग्ला स्लोगन देने लगे तृणमूल जो समर्थक है वहाँ पर। आप देख सकते हैं कितने सारे फोर्स अभी रास्ते पे उतर गए हैं, जो वो मीडिया और जो समर्थक है उन सारे लोगों को पुशबैक कर रहे हैं। पूरा जो स्ट्रॉन्ग रूम है, स्ट्रॉन्ग रूम में कुछ देर पहले हम जो विजुअल्स दिखा रहे थे कि स्ट्रॉन्ग रूम में कैसे अवैध तरीके से बहुत सारे समर्थक जो है वह घुस गए थे। और आप देख सकते हैं कि स्ट्रॉन्ग रूम का जो इलाका है और कुछ देरी में ममता बैनर्जी शायद ही आने वाला हो। आप देख सकते हैं पुलिस के तरफ से पुशबैक किया जा रहा है, जो रोड है वो क्लोज किया जा रहा है। शायद ही कुछ ही पल में ममता बैनर्जी शायद यहाँ पर आप पहुंचेंगे। आप देख सकते हैं कि जो समर्थक है, तृणमूल के जो समर्थक है वो स्ट्रॉन्ग रूम के बाहर जय बांग्ला स्लोगन दे रहे हैं, स्लोगनिंग हो रहा है स्ट्रॉन्ग रूम के बाहर। ये सिचुएशन है स्ट्रॉन्ग रूम का, जो सबसे वोट के बाद जो सबसे ज्यादा सिक्योर जोन होता है, सबसे ज्यादा जहाँ पर सिक्योरिटी रहता है, उस जोन में सबसे ज्यादा हलचल हो रहा है। अभी मैं यहाँ पर हूँ नेताजी में, आपको विजुअल दिखा दूं और मैं बोलूंगी वासिम आप थोड़ा रास्ते के ऊपर फोकस कीजिए, आप थोड़ा रास्ते के ऊपर दिखाइए, क्योंकि रास्ता जो है वो ब्लॉक किया जा रहा है। क्योंकि और कुछ ही देरी में शायद ममता बैनर्जी आप पहुंचे सीएम।
I'm watching this out here, and there was a comment made as we are watching this. ये आपको क्या लग रहा है, मनोज जी? What is Mamata Banerjee's strategy here?
देखिए, ये जिस तरीके से पिछले 2-3 दिनों से उनके अंदर निराशा का रूप दिख रहा था, आज सुबह देखेंगे ममता कभी भी हाथ जोड़कर कोई भी स्पीचेज को नहीं दी हैं। जब भी वो देती हैं वो उंगली दिखाकर ही देती हैं।
आज बॉडी लैंग्वेज वाज डिफरेंट,
बॉडी लैंग्वेज था। दूसरी बात है कि ये सब होने से जो लग रहा था 2 दिनों से कि माहौल वहां पे कुछ तरीके से हो रहा है, तो अपने कार्यकर्ताओं के अंदर जोश भरने का एक काम वो कर रही है कि ताकि स्ट्रॉन्ग रूम को हम पूरी तरह से कब्जा करें। जब ये खबर आ गया कि बीजेपी 2 तारीख एक बड़ी मीटिंग बुलाया है बंगाल को लेकर और सबको ये कहा है कि भैया इस बार जब काउंटिंग होगी तो तुमको वहां पे टिके रहना, चूंकि काउंटिंग के समय भी पहले क्या होता था कि बहुत सारे चीजों को चेंज कर दिया जाता था। उसके अंदर में जो रहते थे वो बंगाल के एम्प्लॉय रहते थे और वो बहुत सारे उस पे खेल होते थे। लेकिन इस बार ने क्या हुआ कि सेंट्रल से ऑब्जर्वर भेज दिया गया कि उसके बूथ के अंदर भी वो रहेंगे। और हाई कोर्ट में इसके अगेंस्ट में गई हुई है टीएमसी, जिसको लेकर अभी हाई कोर्ट में शायद आज डिसीजन नहीं आया है। तो
I will come back to this. If you're watching this, Pugal Gandhi, Pula Rao, Kapil Madan, is this drama necessary? I don't think MK Stalin or Udayanidhi Stalin is doing this, right? Why is Mamata Banerjee doing this drama and MK Stalin not doing this drama? Would you like to answer, Mr. Gandhi?
No, it all depends upon the situation in the particular state and how much BJP is interfering in that particular state, in the electoral process. As far as the current election scenario is concerned, the BJP is trying to torpedo the election process in West Bengal and trying to capture it. So the reaction of Madam Mamata Banerjee is quite natural.
No, but you're saying the BJP is helping you.
BJP is not helping us. There are two different
But the
things.
BJP is being nice to you and bad to Mamata.
You don't put words on my mouth. You are asking about West Bengal, why Madam Mamata Banerjee is doing it. Mamata Banerjee is doing it because of the onslaught of BJP on Madam Mamata Banerjee is much, much higher. Whereas as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, we are being onslaughted from the beginning, historically. And MK Stalin is fighting against the center or fighting against the
But your ally, the Congress says, but your ally, the Congress, whose supporter is on the program, Kapil Madan, says that BJP has already won. In fact, it was almost like a congratulatory message that Rahul Gandhi had sent to the BJP when he said that Mamata is not capable of defeating the BJP. And therefore, I'm sure, Kapil, that you will not agree with this assessment of your own ally, the DMK.
Arnab, let me
No, you can't have two policies, huh?
Arnab, let me just make my opening remark. When you said that, if Mamata Banerjee is trying to, put her volunteers near these strong rooms, etc. And, why is she doing that? I'll just give you an example and I will just jog your memory. BJP is one party I think nations have never ever in the past have seen forgery of election counting on camera. We saw in Chandigarh mayor election that was crude, that was shameless forgery. Hold on, Sanju, I understand these are very inconvenient facts for you. I understand these are very inconvenient. I understand. Hold on. Now, this is the kind of. So I have never. I don't know why she. So Arnab, this is not a shouting match. You can't allow your show. Arnab, you can't allow your show to be doing with, these kind of low-level interjections.
Okay, Sanju, it will be fair because he's coming in at 9:30 into the debate. The DMK came in at 9:28 for you to allow him to hear him, and then you can please do that. Just allow me this. Let him speak. No, but don't do this. Don't do this, Sanju. See, when others are listening to you, they also disagree, but they listen to you and respond. It's just a better debating tactic. I'll give you full time after that. Yes, please. So, no, Kapil, you didn't answer my question.
Yes.
You have yourself said that the BJP has an edge.
No,
and now Rahul Gandhi has said that.
Let me just come on.
But Rahul Gandhi said that. Rahul Gandhi said the BJP is winning in Bengal.
Sunlo, please, you can't ask.
You didn't hear that.
Answer yourself. You will, if you have asked the question, allow me to now respond.
No, the answer is a yes or no. Did Rahul Gandhi say the BJP is winning or not?
Hold on. No, he's never said that.
Of course, he said effectively that.
He's never said that. Now let me come back to what these pollsters have done. What we've seen. Now, Arnab, this is don't degenerate this whole debate.
You started by abusing the election commissioner. How dare you?
Arnab, the point is Sanju's thinks that shouting is equivalent to a logic.
No,
I mean, she can't replace shouting by logic. So you can't have. No, I am sorry.
Congress is a big
this is
hero in
only
West
a
Bengal.
shouting match that you want to do.
Congress is a big hero in Puducherry.
There is no. I understand.
No, but she's doing the same trick that you do. She's doing the same trick that 1 minute. Mamata is doing the same trick, Pulla and Sudipta. Mamata is doing the same EVM drama that Congress does. You're about to lose, blame EVMs, blame strong rooms, blame everybody else. Be a sport. If you're losing, you're losing, man. Pulla and Sudipta, Pulla.
Why BJP? Arnabji, why BJP
1 minute.
is concentrated?
Sudipta and Pulla, yeah.
They can give an alternative option of paper ballot. The opposition mandate for a long time. Why not they have giving the voters paper ballot options also? Why they are so much dependent on the EVM itself? Because many of the other democracies are allowing
Mamata Banerjee is exercising a democratic right. This is what she's supposed to do.
She's being a sore loser before fourth.
Why not election commission should come up with this product election questions coming up when questions are coming up.
So you want Mamata Banerjee wants to take over the counting process, you mean, Sudipta? Mamata Banerjee wants to do counting there? She wants to take over the counting process?
She is doing what she has to do. She has to pep up her workers.
It is
job of the election commission, but it should be done fairly. That is important. It should be done fairly. And when a person will ask for something, it should be given them. It should be given to them.
Listen.
In 2021, the election commission has a dialogue about the Banerjee for accounting, and I want to witness for that.
Listen, Sudipta, just to point to you. There is a huge gap in percentage points as per the exit polls between BJP and Trinamool. Now, 2021 gave a clear mandate to Trinamool. If the mandate is for BJP this time, then accept the mandate. Did BJP behave like this last time, Pula?
No problem.
Did BJP behave like this last time?
Because democratically, in democracy, it cannot be, the chair is not like ऐसी policy that जिंदगी के साथ भी जिंदगी के बाद भी, it has to be left by someone or the other. That is not a matter. In democracy, it is always dynamic. But BJP also has to accept that.
Sanju, audio will have to be improved. Sanju, speak closer to the mic. Sanju, speak closer to the mic.
Banerjee give lectures to Narendra Modi on democracy. भाईपोस गुंडा जहांगीर खान को इलेक्शन कमिश्नर ने उसकी औकात दिखाई है, इसलिए आपके पेट में दर्द हो रहा है। ममता बनर्जी के गुंडों को अजय पाल शर्मा ने उनकी औकात दिखाई है, इसलिए आपके पेट में दर्द हो रहा है। ज्ञानेश कुमार ने ममता बनर्जी, डेरेक ओब्रायन, महुआ मोइत्रा, सायानी घोष जैसे लोगों को आईना दिखाया है, इसलिए आपके पेट में दर्द हो रहा है। I repeat, a 92% voter turnout mean this is
we have a situation right now. We have a very today you see, I'd say one thing to you, Sudipta, are you a lawyer? Sudipta, are you a lawyer? You're an advocate, right? You're an advocate, right? And Kapil is an advocate, and I just need to appeal to your legal instinct. You see, there is a process. The Calcutta High Court has dismissed the petition which you put against the Chief Electoral Officer's decision to deploy only, and I repeat, only central government employees as counting supervisors for the assembly elections. You said,
yes.
One minute. The judge has rejected the allegation that central government officers are going to work for the BJP. Okay? And now I'll tell you what they said. Only the counting supervisor and the counting assistants will not be in the vote counting room. Micro observers, counting agents of the candidates who are contesting the elections, and counting personnel will also be in the counting room. Therefore, it is impossible to believe the allegations made by the petitioner. Your candidates have their representatives inside the counting room, which means the only reason that you are doing this is because you know that you are losing. So you need to do some drama. You're a drama party, loser party, drama party. Your crime syndicate is not lasting, Sudipta. The court, are you questioning the decision of the court? Then go to the Supreme Court. 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 Go today. Who's stopping you? Go.
Go and knock on the door.
Go to the court.
Everyone has the liberty.
The High Court has said this is rubbish. High Court has said that your allegations have no basis. You have no respect for the court. You think you're above the court of the country, above the election commission, above everything?
What court has decided, everyone will accept it. Definitely.
No, you are not accepting it. Your leader is not accepting it. Your leader is rejecting it. Your leader is doing drama. If your leader is a problem, go to the Supreme Court.
Everyone has the liberty to go before the court. The Constitution has given the power.
So you have the liberty, exercise it, man. Exercise your liberty.
Go before the court.
Exercise your liberty. Don't do the street drama.
It is a normal procedure. It's a judiciary. It is a judiciary.
Mamata Banerjee has won 3 assembly elections in a row. Did the BJP ever say that Mamata Banerjee's victory was not fair? Why is it that now when exit polls are saying BJP will have a clean sweep in West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee has started howling, Mahua Moitra has started crying, Derek O'Brien has started abusing, Piper has started maligning, everyone from the BJP, right from Amit Shah to Narendra Modi, ये डर अच्छा है. और इस डर के कारण जो जनता आज तक टीएमसी को वोट देती आ रही थी, वो डर खत्म हो गया. And thank God
the
for
point
Amit
is,
Shah,
the point
who
is,
was
1 minute,
stationed in West
the point
Bengal
is,
for more than
the point
2
is,
weeks.
the point is, I just want to speak logically. The point is, Sudipta, can you give me a moment? Sudipta, এত ভয় পেতে নেই, এত ভয় পেতে নেই. Don't be so scared.
आर्म फोर्स धक्का मार के
कोई धक्का नहीं मार रहा है. स्ट्रांग रूम में लॉक्ड अप है, लॉक्ड अप. ईवीएम्स आर लॉक्ड अप.
आज वो मारा गया है.
अरे भाई साहब थोड़ा पढ़ लिख कर आया करो डिबेट पर. You don't even know how the electoral process functions. You're coming and making reckless allegations. Ballot boxes, EVM machine.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a remarkable situation here today. Let me tell you, Pulla, I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it. Even after more than 35 years, when the left lost power, I learned from Buddhadev Bhattacharya, learned from Jyoti Basu, learned from the great people in the left. When they lost power after more than 35 years, they said, okay, we accept the verdict, we are going to sit in the opposition. Erokom drama koreni kintu.
No. She's winning, Arnab. Why do you think she's losing? 1 or 2 polls say it.
But if she's losing...
She's winning. Even, what makes you think that 1 or 2 polls she should go home, fold her chair and sit at home?
Pulla.
PMK Pulla Rao ji.
No, but let me see. Mamata is somebody I also know. I've seen her. Mamata is somebody I know.
Why aren't you using this feed? Do use the Republic Bangla feed.
Mamata Banerjee's retainer.
Ladies and gentlemen, some more dramas. Is there live pictures? Are these live? Now Trinamool and BJP. Where are my live visuals? Take the straight Republic Bangla feed. Don't you know Republic Bangla is the fastest, quickest network? We cut the visuals of Republic Bangla and put it out there. Now the question is, Pulla, you have exercised every single option. हर चीज कर ली. Now you went to the court and court told you, listen, how can you talk like this? You still have a problem with the High Court, go to the Supreme Court. But this is crazy behavior by you. And Kapil Madan, this has never happened. If she's going to be such a bad loser, then people will laugh at her even more on Monday. Kapil and Pulla.
Election so far. She's never lost.
Well, the left had also never lost.
Never lost.
The left had never lost.
From 85.
At one point of time, Jayalalitha had never lost.
And she vanquished the left.
No, sometimes, someday, everybody loses.
No, but not
even DMK will lose.
Part of democracy. That is not the question.
Ladies and gentlemen, live visuals, full frame. Show the full frame visuals right now. We're seeing pictures out there. Now, show the full frame pictures. The crowd has been removed. Pinky, is there? Pinku, what's happening now, Pinky? Over to Pinky, full frame, please. Pinky, what's happening now? Are things calmer now? Where is Mamata Banerjee? Has she reached the spot?
देखिए देखिए कुछ देर पहले ममता बनर्जी ने अपने घर से निकल के कालीघाट से निकल के साखवत जो स्कूल है वहां पर जा पहुंचे हैं. इसके बाद नेताजी इंदौर में आने का बात थी, मगर अभी तक आपको दिखा रही हूं मैं, अभी भी कोई सीएम मूवमेंट का कोई भी बात नहीं चल रहा है. मगर कुछ देर पहले यहाँ पर जैसे कि हलचल मच गई, क्योंकि यहाँ पर तापोश रॉय जो कि कैंडिडेट है, मानिकतौला से कैंडिडेट है, वो आके पहुंचे. संतोष पाठक जो चौरंगी से बीजेपी कैंडिडेट है, वो दोनों आते पहुंचते ही बहुत सारे तृणमूल के जो समर्थक हैं यहाँ पर जय बांग्ला स्लोगन देने लगे. और आपको दिखा दूं, अभी बहुत पूरा जो जगह है, पूरा जो स्ट्रांग रूम है, स्ट्रांग रूम के बाहर जो है पूरा पुलिस छाया हुआ है. जॉइंट सीपी क्राइम इस यहाँ पर लीड कर रहे हैं. आपको दिखा दूं, ये जो सामने स्ट्रांग रूम का विजुअल्स दिखा रही हूँ मैं, सामने स्ट्रांग रूम का विजुअल्स दिखा रही हूँ. ये वही स्ट्रांग रूम है जहाँ पर सात विधानसभा का काउंटिंग होगा. एवं यहाँ पर
No, I want, as you are seeing this, viewers, I want to tell you what is Mamata Banerjee saying. She's saying basically that the strong rooms are going to be broken into. The BJP is going to enter the strong rooms. The BJP is going to break the locks. The BJP is going to break the EVMs. And the BJP is going to subvert the entire electoral process. That is unadulterated garbage and rubbish. And I'll tell you why. Because in this very place, which is the one constituency drama happening, Beleghata, Kunal Ghosh is among the people. She's the Trinamool spokesperson. Among the people who has got a letter from the returning officer saying, in reference to the above issue, you are requested to remain present and to observe the entire process of segregation of postal ballots at the district strong room located in Shudiram Anushilan Kendra. So the Trinamool Congress has been told, Sudipto. So your lie I am catching, the Trinamool Congress, Kunal Ghosh was told to be present and he was present during the segregation of the polling ballots. So this has all happened before him. So you have been caught lying. You have lied. You have lied about democracy. No. This letter, a copy I have. Should I send you the letter copy right now? Should I send you the letter? Someone from my guest relations team send him the letter. Send it to him. Send it to him so you can see your phone. No, I'm sending it to you. Niranjan is sending it to you right now. Our team is sending you the letter. Acknowledge the letter and call Kunal Ghosh a liar on my program. Because Sanju, I have got the letter.
What Mamata Banerjee has said in the video, you should rely on that. Mamata Banerjee.
In fact, the first person to whom the letter is sent is Kunal Kumar Ghosh, All India Trinamool Congress.
Exactly.
Second person is Paramita Roy, CPIM. Third person is Partha Chaudhary, BJP. Fourth person is Shahina Javed, Indian National Congress. Fifth person is Jayanti Mitra, SUCI. And after that, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 independent candidates. You are a liar. I have caught your lie. The letter is being sent to you. You say that I am a liar. I have a letter. I have the letter. I have sent you. Please see your phone. Please see your phone right now. Please open your phone, sir. Your phone is right there in front of you. Open your phone, sir. See the message I have sent you. Please open the file. Open the file, sir. The letter from the office of the returning officer, 164 Belagata Assembly Constituency, North Kolkata Electoral District. Please open the letter, sir. Please open the file, sir. Please open the file, sir. Please open the file.
This guy is a rabid liar.
Open the file. Open the file, sir.
Of TMC is thuggery, vandalism.
Sudipta, open the file.
Yes, I have seen it.
What have you seen?
I have seen it. I am checking it.
What have you seen?
On live TV.
But
He's scared.
No, what have you seen? No. What have you seen? I sent you the letter, sir. Kunal Ghosh was sent the letter. Send it to Sanju also. Send it to Sanju also. Don't put your... You see it. Read it. Read it. Live television. Send it to Sanju
You
also.
have exposed him on live TV. He did not see this
Sudipta
coming.
exposed Trinamool.
He thought he could bluff his way through.
No.
You can't bluff your way through with Arnab Goswami. You should have done some
Sanju, you also have the letter now. Sanju, open your phone. Sanju, see the letter.
It is nothing to do with this letter.
Or if the letter is from the letter is as per due process. Your candidate is told to be present in the strong rooms.
Room should be secured by the party workers.
You think?
Because there can be from our past experience in Nandikam, she has shown her concern.
Assembly constituency.
And
letter addressed to Kunal Ghosh.
Every political leader has their own right to secure
Jayanti Mitra, Abhijit Hazara, Deputy Dev, Nazir Ahmed.
So what you are reading, madam?
जो यहाँ पे हंगामा हो रहा है
11 people. Letter has been addressed to 11 people, including TMC, including CPP,
Mr. Manoj has shared one thing with me. 1 minute. Manoj wants to share something. Manoj, who's the founder of Matrize, the director of Matrize, the polling agency, wants to say something about this constituency. Yes, Manoj.
हाँ, ये जो एरिया है जहाँ पे ये हंगामा देख रहे हैं आप और ममता जी भी आकर आ रही हैं, उनका खुद भी विधानसभा यहीं पे पड़ता है और सारे स्टॉक रूम में जो आकर ईवीएम है। और यहाँ पे पिछली बार 2021 में देखेंगे कि टीएमसी पूरी तरह से एक तरफा जीत हासिल की थी और इस बार उसको लग रहा है कि ये बड़ा नुकसान जो मुझे होने जा रहा है इस एरिया में होने जा रहा है, जबकि अदी स्ट्रॉन्ग रूम में सबसे ज्यादा पहरा कहीं पे है तो इसी एरिया में है। अदी उनको जाना था तो आप उत्तरी और दक्षिणी के भाग में जाते हैं जहां पे लोगों की पहुंच कम है, चाहे आप परगना साउथ और नॉर्थ का ले लीजिए।
So which means you are saying that even she is worried about losing places which she swept last time.
हाँ, तो ये सबसे यहाँ पे उनको लग रहा है कि मैं 30 से करीब 30 सीटों का मेरा लॉसेज हो जाएगा। जो सेकेंड फेज का ये एरिया है और यहाँ पर 30 का होगा और 18 का पहले का आंकड़ा ले ले तो जो पहले हम लोग ने एग्जिट पोल में दिखाया है, मुझे लगता है कि वो आंकड़ा उसी एरिया उसी जगह पे जा रहा है। और ये परेशानी जो दिख रही है कि जाकर स्टॉक रूम के आगे अच्छा शांतिपूर्वक कोई बता दे कि भैया सीआरपीएफ लगने से चाहे सेंट्रल फोर्स कितने लोगों को हंगामा नहीं हुआ, यदि किसी को वोट नहीं देने के दिया गया तब 92% हो गया, तो क्या अब बाहर से सेंट्रल फोर्सेज लाकर 100% पोल कराए? तो ऐसा तो था नहीं, सारे लोग पोल कर रहे हैं।
Animesh has not spoken much. Dr. Animesh Pandey, tell me, you said 50% of the people did not speak to you. Would you also believe most of them would be pro-BJP?
Correct. If the winds of change, especially the voters who want to vote for change, they will definitely not come out or will be more reluctant, hesitant to come out. And I totally agree with what Mr. Manoj is saying, right? The phase 2 was the critical phase for TMC. That is where they were expected to sort of cover the lead and probably progress towards victory that BJP was gaining in phase 1, where it was anyway expected to gain at least 25 to 30 seats. This is where they thought that we will be able to gain 60 seats. But at least as per our polls, and our polls were probably one of the first that came out, phase 2 is where TMC is getting the biggest hit compared to 2021. Everybody expected BJP to sweep phase 1, which is the North Bengal area. But Kolkata, the North Pargana, South Pargana, I think that is the area where, and that is where probably why the drama is happening and why such a stringent protection and dharna is happening.
So phase 2 has gone worse for them.
Yes.
An experienced politician like Mamata Banerjee would know it, no?
I think definitely she would have definitely got the ground feedback. I think TMC has a much stronger booth cadre than probably among many of the political parties across India. So she would have got some feedback, and that is why she's doing what she does best, which is being on the road and probably doing a dharna.
It's going to be very difficult for her to keep her party together because there's no ideology of Trinamool Congress. As Sudipta will agree, it's a party without ideology. It's a party whose entire purpose is to retain power. And they have, over the last 5 years especially, delegated the power to different people like Shah Jahan, like this Jahangir.
Yes.
They've got the local gundas in charge. I'll tell you one thing, Sudipta, everybody is not an educated follower like you. Most people will then after fourth leave the party. The entire structure will crumble very quickly because unlike the left, you don't have any ideology. You're a money-making machine.
I am telling you that after the left, what left has got Bengal,
the star campaigner for the Trinamool Congress. That is how.
Can you allow me, madam? I am Sudipta Sarkar.
Anubrata Mandal, the perpetrator of the cattle smuggling scam, was your key campaigner in the West Bengal Assembly elections. Things have come to such a pass. Can you imagine? Go and look up your star campaigner list.
Are every state following every state is following BJP related? Can you tell me one thing, madam? When there is a BJP state, are they following the disciplinary? Are they following the directive principle?
And they are acting in their own for the BJP.
Can you tell me?
Trinamool Congress will be wiped out. TMC will be obliterated. TMC will be annihilated. TMC will be demolished.
It is very much stated in the directive principle about the cattle.
TMC will have leg on its head.
Okay, viewers.
About the
Mamata Banerjee will also lose.
Viewers, we'll on tomorrow and day after we have live coverage. I hope Mamata does not do anything that incites violence. I am told she is not coming to the spot where we were live from because not enough party workers are coming with her. So she has given up the plan to go to the second location because she's not getting enough party support. Maybe she'll try this again tomorrow. We are live from now till 4th and we will all talk, Sudipta, don't worry, on Monday evening.
Obviously, we will wait for that.
Yes.
Definitely. And we are very much positive about our...
Yeah, okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me tonight. This drama continues, the reporting continues. The quantum of voting in Bengal holds the story. The quantum of voting. I thank you very much for making us the most watched, the by far most watched network and channel on voting day, which I'm sure you will also give us that honor on Monday. Good night and goodbye.
In the global employability rankings by Times Higher Education UK, only the following 6 institutions from India are ranked amongst the top 230 in the world for having the most employable graduates. IIT Delhi, IISc Bangalore, IIT Bombay, IIM Ahmedabad, IIT Kharagpur and Amity University.
Where is he? 4 घंटे से वेट कर रही हूँ उसका. कहाँ है वो?
अब भी गया.
Let's continue with the shirt.
Sure.
बंदे को लिनन पसंद है तो पसंद है. बोलो आप क्या बनवाओगे? लिनन बाय अरविंद.
जिंदल साथी सील है तो असली स्टेनलेस स्टील है.
तो जब भी आप स्टेनलेस स्टील पाइप्स एंड ट्यूब्स खरीदें, जिंदल साथी सील जरूर चेक करें.
जिंदल स्टेनलेस, इंडियाज लीडिंग प्रोड्यूसर ऑफ स्टेनलेस स्टील.
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, यही तो है इसकी खास बात. वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है. अरे मेरे राजा, सबका राजा और मसाला.
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे. केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार. विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी.
In the global employability rankings by Times Higher Education UK, only the following 6 institutions from India are ranked amongst the top 230 in the world for having the most employable graduates. IIT Delhi, IISc Bangalore, IIT Bombay, IIM Ahmedabad, IIT Kharagpur and Amity University.
हेलो लेडीज, आपके लिए है ये कंफर्टेबल सोफा, गर्मा गर्म चाय और वाईफाई. आराम फरमाइए, क्योंकि हमारा लेटेस्ट लिनन फैब्रिक कलेक्शन है ही ऐसा. वो क्या है ना, इन्हें देखने में और दिखाने में थोड़ा वक्त लगेगा. बंदों को लिनन पसंद है तो पसंद है. लिनन बाय अरविंद.
आर प्योर शाही पनीर मसाला. डिलीशियस, हेल्दी एवरी डे.
Director, the taste of success.
चमकी चाट से क्या बना है?
सैंडविच, लस्सी और छाछ.
हर घूंट में चमकी चाट. अब बताओ, स्वाद आया?
असली स्वाद सिर्फ चमकी चाट.
The Indian Air Force is giving its old MiG-29 fighter jets a power